Hello, my name is Charles King. I'm the founder of Kinghandicapper. Just arrived back from talking to the web designer. Very close for launching. Kind of excited. A little bit scared, you know, but you know what though? That's normal, right? And that's a good thing. I'm not being overconfident, okay? It's a good thing. So what this video is going to be talking about, I just want to stress on the service I'm going to provide. Okay, so many people are going to be. There's a lot of handicappers out there not very good, as you've seen my my other video and probably my autobiography. However, unfortunately, I can't prove my records right now because I don't have a database. I still do work full time, and I don't have the time to do a database. And I did try it. Takes way too much time. However, what I would do when you call for asking for my services, if you require verify my games on it, I can show you my Pinnacle account through Skype. You know what? Ask some of the other handicappers out there if they'll provide that. I will. Okay. However, I will take out my my username and my bankroll, okay? And just want to let you know, I'm not going to BS you, say I'm a 67% handicapper and all that stuff. I'm 60% correct and all that. I'm correct probably within 54 to 55% correct on my picks. And I encourage you to check out my other website on those percentages, okay? On those percentages, you can make a good coin off it, okay? I encourage you to check my other percentages. And tell you the truth, not too many people realize you can still make a profit in sports handicapping being 53% correct. Those are odds at minus 120, or sorry, minus 110. Some of the other pro handicappers will say we have insider information a lot. You know, a lot of that stuff I would say it's BS. I can say the same thing. I do know a couple of professional football players, a professional coach in the NHL that I talk to maybe once every 6 months, whatever, just basically say, hey, how you doing? However, he was released from one of the hockey teams about a couple months ago. That's the business, I guess, being in a professional profession like that in sports. Also, too, I noticed, I think I'm the only website that'll offer a free pool at the end of the month that to win my services. And if you tie for first place, both people will receive the royal service. And if you tie for second place, you'll receive the gold service. I think I'm the only website that I noticed that does that. Okay. Some other services, what they'll offer is we don't show you a profit this month, we'll give you next month for free. But you know what, who gives a crap? You just lost $8,000 and you get free service for the next month. And let's say you win $700. You win $700, they want $500 for their service. It only leaves you a profit of $200. But meanwhile, the other month you lost a couple $1,000 to $10,000. Okay. That's why my service is very, very reasonable rate, and it's geared for your normal average person that likes to place wagers / gambling, okay, and maybe someone that wants to be interested to get into the area, and I can provide my service. I will provide a service of a proper bankroll. This is what I would suggest to bet on these. If you take my gold service, I would recommend your bankroll is $500. You make a $55 flat wager. If you want my royal service, you have a bankroll of $5,000. I would recommend $110 for my first stars. Second stars, $235. And if you did build that bankroll more than 10%, right, then $500 in your 3 stars. However, the 3 stars may only come around maybe once or twice a month. The last one was just on Atlantic Falcons over the weekend. I took them at -6, and I got the odds at even money. Just want to let you know, I will not guarantee anything. Everything's a risk. Everything's a risk in life, okay? Mutual funds are a risk. Stock markets are a risk. Okay, I'm not going to say lock of the year game, guaranteed winner. I'm not going to say that. You know what? A lot of the other handicappers will say that. However, when it comes to my 3-star, I'm 75% that it's gonna cash or higher, and my two stars are like 65%. And with my 1-stars, I'm like a high 50s to 60% that they're going to cash. That's how I rate them on my confidence. So on my website, you notice I have a picture on there. So I live in a small community here in Canada, a 2-hour drive north of Toronto, a place called Collingwood. All right. So I'm putting my picture out, and you have my personal phone number. So I'm actually I'm putting my credibility, basically saying, hey, I'm freaking good at this. And you know what? And there's going to be some pressure on me to produce. All right. But my numbers over the few years have not failed me. I paid for my golf membership. I paid for my insurance for my vehicle every year in full. I've taken a couple of trips a year, and it pays it, and building my bankroll up at the same time. So for you Americans that are out there, please take advantage of this website. Okay, $45 American. That's like $30, or sorry, $45 Canadian. It's $30 American. You know what? We play with monopoly money up here in Canada, folks. All right. Take advantage of these of the rates. All right. Also, too, I can probably start you on a bankroll of maybe $500. Okay, with my gold service, and it's probably be wagering maybe $35 a game. Okay, but we can talk about it. So give me a shout. Okay, we can talk about it. I want to know what your risk is going to be. I want you to be comfortable. What is the most comfortable max wager that you feel comfortable with? I'm not going to pressure you like these other guys saying $1,000, $2,000. You know, I'm not going to pressure you. I want you to feel comfortable, and you need to have trust in me. And then maybe the following month, you give me a call. I say, hey, Charles, what do you think about this? And I'll guide you as much as possible. I want this as a relationship, okay? A relationship. However, I do not want you to ask me some personal questions or anything like that, okay? How much is my bankroll and stuff like that. I probably won't reveal that, okay? So, remember, it's like this is going to be like a first date. So when we go out on a date, right? When I take a girl out for a date and she's sitting across the table from me, I'm not going to ask her what her weight is. I'm not going to ask her that. I could see how much she weighs, roughly, okay? Roughly. And because that's a personal question, you know, that's very personal. So that's what I'm trying to get at. And I want to make it very, 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 very clear here. Very clear. I am not making bets for anyone. I am not. There's a link on my website giving you guidance, okay, to some of the sports books. Good sports books. Check that link out. I'm making it very, very clear. I am not taking any money and making any wagers for anyone, because that's actually illegal. I am not doing it. My service is only providing on the games for tonight that I predict who's going to win. Okay? So, remember, where focus goes, energy flows, and results will show. And investing is a marathon, not a sprint.